Nigeria and Pakistan share a lot in common in their internal political arrangements and experience, economic growth, and to a large extent in the conduct of their foreign policies. The two countries are also members of the 8 developing nations, that is, the D8 countries, such as Bangladesh, Egypt, Indonesia, Iran, Malaysia, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Turkey. What is the overall trading volume within the D8 countries? And of particular interest, the volume of trade between Nigeria and Pakistan. These are the questions the diaspora will be putting forward before the outgoing Nigerian High Commissioner to Pakistan, Ambassador Dauda Danladi. We also have interviews on diversifying the Nigerian economy and cutting corruption. Of course, do not forget our Diasporan of the Week, news and your mails. Welcome to the Diaspora. I am Gabriel Odu. Let's begin our conversation with the outgoing Nigerian High Commissioner to Pakistan, Ambassador Dauda Danladi, who is said to have broken the jinx in the diplomatic relations between Nigeria and Pakistan.
Good to meet you, Excellency.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel.
What a long time.
Quite a long time.
Right. Welcome to the diaspora once again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel.
We are looking at your sojourn in Pakistan.
When I assumed office in 2012 in Pakistan, I saw the comparative advantage that Pakistan had over Nigeria. Pakistan ranked number 6 textile exporter in the world. Pakistan ranked number 4th cotton producer in the world. Pakistan is number 8 exporter of rice. It has over 400 pharmaceutical industries and about 70,000 cottage industries in Pakistan. It generates about 22,000 megawatts of electricity. In the areas of defense, Pakistan has been able to domesticate the production of all its armed forces requirements, logistic requirements. It has been able to come up with a complex aeronautical industry that is producing trainer aircrafts, JF-17 jets, fighter jets that are higher version than the F-7 currently being used by the Nigerian Air Force. They have been able to produce main battle tanks, radio communication equipment, surveillance equipments, drones, UAVs, and that has created a huge comparative advantage which we have strived to tap in. Now, I realized that despite the huge potentials Nigeria had, despite the long-term, time-tested relationship actually between Pakistan and Nigeria, because if you remember in the 70s, we had Pakistani doctors, our schools were populated by Pakistani teachers, science teachers, and Karachi used to be the hub for Nigerian businessmen.
Right.
But over the years, I realized that perhaps possibly due to negative media narratives, it has kept our people apart, and the trading volume plummeted to just about $80 million when I took over. Therefore, we had to put in place strategies, and the strategies was to visit all the chambers of commerce in Pakistan, from Islamabad to Gujarat to Lahore up to Karachi. We had to mount jingles in the Pakistani media houses, both print and electronic media, about the potentials that exist in Nigeria. And we were able, in 2013, for the first time in 30 years, we were able to mobilize 42 trademark delegation to Nigeria. And when we came, we were in Abuja, we visited Kaduna, we visited dormant textile industries in Kaduna. The Pakistanis were surprised that, considering the huge arable land that we have to produce cotton, that most of the textile industries in Kaduna were dormant. And these are industries that can provide employment opportunities to over 20,000, 30,000 people. We went to some pharmaceutical industries that were also dormant in Kaduna. We had a meeting with the then governor of Kaduna State, who made promises that there will be linkages to see how these industries can partner with the Pakistani industrialists to resuscitate the textile industries.
Exactly.
From there, we moved down to Kano. We were in Kano State. We had a business meeting with the Kano business community. On the spot, the orders that were placed was over $1 million. We also visited the industrial complex in Kano. Most of the industries, especially in the textile business, were out of production. That also is another huge area of opportunity that can be capitalized.
Yes.
We moved to Gombe. When we went to Gombe State, we found out that there is no single industry in Gombe. However, Gombe is rich with arable land. It will be a great opportunity for investors in the agricultural sector in Gombe State. So we had a meeting with the governor and the business community. We looked at the possibilities of establishing tractor assembly plants. And we had a meeting with the business community, with the governor. He also mobilized the Bank of Industry and other commercial banks to see how they can fit in towards the promotion of investment in Gombe. Incidentally, there was no single industry, real industry in Gombe. The tomato industry in Dadinkowa has packed off. The Pakistanis saw huge land for tomato cultivation, and they were amazed that with this kind of potential, Nigeria will not only feed itself with vegetables and tomatoes, but also even export it. From Gombe, we drove and we moved down to Borno, and it was the height of Boko Haram activities. I must commend the Pakistanis for their resilience and for their courage and bravery. In Borno State, we visited the flour mills, which was dormant. We visited the nitrile shoe factory, which has also been dormant for so many years. And you can see the potentials that the nitrile shoe factory in Borno State could produce all the shoe requirement of the armed forces, the paramilitary, and even civilian shoes, yet is lying dormant. We also visited the fertilizer blending company, which is also dormant, out of production. One of the Pakistani immediately donated the sum of €1 million on the grounds that a bakery should be established. Secondly, they have also submitted a proposal to resuscitate the flour mills, which could employ about almost 5,000 to 6,000 people. The nitrile shoes factory could employ about 10,000 people. The wire mill industry could employ about 200 people. Apart from the soda ash factory, soda ash is being imported for the pharmaceutical industry. Borno State has the capacity to produce that. They also looked at the soda ash factory. The sum total of it was that we had a robust meeting. We went south. We were in Bayelsa, where they looked at the riverine areas, which they said was very suitable for the cultivation of rice.
Okay.
And they talked about introducing the basmati rice variety. They asked the question, how many rice processing industry do you have here in Nigeria? And we said in Nigeria we spend about 10 to 20 billion annually to import rice. And therefore, among the industrialists, the rice processing millers express the interest to come and establish rice processing mills in Nigeria. Going forward, what has stultified trade and investment has been the absence of any agreement bilateral agreement between Nigeria and Pakistan.
But in 2014,
yes, so I am coming to that.
yeah.
So therefore, for you to have bilateral agreements, there must be the joint ministerial conference.
Sure.
Unfortunately, for the past 22 years, there was no joint ministerial conference between Nigeria and Pakistan. So what we did,
Go ahead. It's okay.
you can start the generator. Can you cut?
And this and this.
Can you cut this?
Cut.
Yes, I can add the start generator.
Okay.
Okay.
Go there.
Yeah, Excellency, we were talking about the volume of trade that has been moved from the initial one in 2013 to now. What is the progression given the visit of the 42-man trade delegation from Pakistan?
So what we did was to push, and we were lucky. We got the consent of the Pakistani government. We came to Nigeria, and all the relevant MDAs were mobilized by the Foreign Affairs Ministry, the then minister, and the permanent secretary hosted the joint ministerial conference, and we looked at various areas for cooperation.
Don't forget, Nigeria is also a leading country among the 8 developing nations.
Yes. Yes.
So the trade volume between Pakistan and Nigeria stands at what now?
Well, I think I have to conclude so that we can get a clear picture.
All right.
You are right. Nigeria and Pakistan belong to developing 8 countries. You are talking about Egypt, Iran, Indonesia, Malaysia, Nigeria, and Pakistan.
Right.
Of course, Bangladesh. The trading volume within these D8 countries is about $98 billion as of today.
Okay.
And it is projected to hit 500 billion by the year 2018.
Okay.
However, at bilateral level, the trading volume between Nigeria and Pakistan was still negligible. So this really raised concern, very serious concern. We were so concerned that we should be able to capture, because it constitutes about 3 or 5% of the total world trade.
Next on our lineup is Timitope Ajayi. She lives in New York. Her interest in mortgage housing for Nigerians in the diaspora and exploiting AGOA opportunities effectively.
We're talking about non-oil export. And you know why I'm so happy? Our president is a farmer. You know, when he declared his asset, he said he had some cows. I said, bingo. And you see what really touched me? His firstborn. He told him to go back on his farm. That means he knows the gravity of agriculture. Agriculture is going to put Nigeria back on the pedestal. Luckily, we are number 1 GDP in Africa. We're still maybe 15 or something in in the whole world. But I can assure you, by the time we concentrate on non-oil export, we're talking of big time export like shea butter, cassava, cashew, even our mines and mineral resources. The other day in Abuja, I was with some people. They said they have gold mine license. I said, you kidding me? Gold? They said yes. They have a lot of gold in their state. And there's another thing I'm appealing to the government. I really want somebody, maybe I will appeal to Alhaji Dangote, if he can buy a cargo plane, or any of those people that have this airline, if they can buy a cargo plane that will be airlifting our food, like yam. Ghana is making a lot of money from export of yam and gari. Benin is making a lot of money on export on fish, catfish. You understand? The other day I was having a meeting with the MD of Nigeria Export and Import Bank, Nexim, Mr. Robert Oyer. I say, oh, my excellency, can you get somebody? I wish I could have the facility. I want to get a loan to buy a cargo plane, but I can't do it. I don't have the collateral. He said, why? I said, because every day Ghana yam is all over the world. You see, Mama Diaspora, you want to hear the truth? Ghana yam is Benue yam. I say, no. Are you kidding me? Ghana yam is Benue yam. Ghana yam is Kwara yam. Ghana yam is Taraba yam. So they buy it at a giveaway, like $1 here, export it to their country. You know what I mean? It's really, this thing is breaking my heart. Export to their country, we pack it. Now export abroad, it's more cheaper for $20. That's like maybe 100 naira in Nigeria. Nigeria, our product is excellent, but our packaging is whacked. I want Nigeria to start to do things the proper way.
If you're just joining us, this is the Diaspora on the NTA.
NTA, Nigerian Television Authority. For more information and news updates, visit our website at www.nta.ng, or you can follow us on Twitter at NTA News Now, or you can like us on Facebook at NTA Network News. Stay connected on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/NTA News Online. Watch our live stream at www.nta.ng/live. NTA, you can't beat the rich.
Welcome back. Glad to know you are still there. Now to our Diasporan of the Week.
I am the founder and executive director of Global Connections for Women Foundation.
What is it about?
GC4W is the abbreviation. Our mission is to connect, educate, and empower women and youth around the world by mobilizing them and preparing them for leadership position, entrepreneurship, and just career advancement in general.
And you? I want me to?
Yes, I am Janelle Hazelwood, founder of The Boss Moves, a content creator and social media manager.
Why are you into that?
I love communications, what it can do for the world. I also love shedding light to voices that are unheard. I work for companies including Black Enterprise and the New York Times, and I've been able to do that. That's my passion. I also love empowering young professionals and minority entrepreneurs in branding their businesses and communications.
Fantastic. You heard about Nigeria?
Love Nigeria.
Love Nigeria.
Yes.
You want to come to Nigeria?
Yes, I do. I have quite a few friends and family from Nigeria. I think the country is very beautiful, has a lot of potential, has a lot of greatness, a lot of opportunities for entrepreneurs, especially minorities here in the United States. So, love it. Want to visit? Definitely a supporter. So today Janelle and I, we partner up, as she mentioned earlier. Janelle has an organization that supports minority, especially young entrepreneurs. And we talked about this amazing summit that we're thinking about launching in Nigeria called the Youth Empowerment Summit. And after my interview with you and after my visit during the Diaspora Day in Abuja, I realized that I wanted to do more for the youth, especially helping them with employment. So this Youth Empowerment Summit, which we're abbreviating as YES Summit, YES 2016, is an opportunity to mobilize the youth, give them an opportunity to meet with other companies that are looking to employ them, give them an ability to meet with other young people like themselves who've started a company. We're also going to have a workshop where they can learn how to interview properly, work on their resumes, because I think those are little barriers that would prevent them from getting a job. The goal of the program is to kind of eliminate those barriers and kind of boost their confidence, empower them a little bit to say that it's okay. The special thing that we're doing with the program is we're inviting our partner, which is the Resolution Project here in the U.S., to come and listen to some ideas that people have. So Resolution Project is an organization here in the U.S. They're based in New York, and their mission is to find young people who are trying to create opportunities within their community to help grow either their immediate community or just their nation in general. And the idea is to present them with these young individuals in Nigeria who have really talented ideas, and they're looking for mentorship, they're looking for seed funding. And whoever wins gets a fellowship with Resolution Project, and they not only provide you with SIN funding, but they also provide you with mentorship. They connect you with other companies who are looking to invest in ideas, and these are the capabilities that we're looking to bring to Nigeria, and I'm really excited to have Janelle as one of my team leaders, partners on this big project.
Job fair in Nigeria?
Yes. It is very feasible, and it's a huge challenge. I know that this is the first of its kind. One of the things that we're doing is we're looking for partners, so we reached out to Joba Jobs. They have a platform that they've employed about 100,000 youth already, and we're looking to platforms like that. We're going to talk to companies directly and ask them that, listen, if you don't have a paid position, at least employ them as interns so they can learn the skills and be able to maybe one day apply for jobs in their company or look elsewhere. So we want to attempt something that hasn't been done in Nigeria but is possible, and I think it's also an opportunity to give companies a new way to recruit. You can have a job there, you can actually meet this potential candidates that you might want to employ, get to know them, give them an opportunity to promote their companies and to show that they care about the youth and youth employment in Nigeria. If you want to know more information about this program, go on to gc4women.org. That again is gc4women.org. And you have all the information there. Or you can send us an email at info@gc4women.org.
Our email remains diaspora@yahoo.com, or text only to +234 8033114000. That's it for this week. Bye.